we're going to jump straight into the price action for this video. I'm going to quickly give you a review of our previous analysis for XRP, and then we're going to talk about this price action right here since that video has came out. Look at that, nice bullish continuation for XRP. Price is approaching a major resistance right here at about $1.40. Now we're going to talk about what we're expecting next for our next price target up towards $2 and even another buy to dip opportunity. And we're live. To all the subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Everybody new, my name is John, @RealJohnDoe is my Twitter handle. Thank you for taking the time to tune into this video as we talk about XRP. We're going to review the last video and I'm going to give you guys an update on our price targets as well as the usual things such as support, resistance, the sentiment. And then we're going to jump straight into the price action so you guys can know exactly what's happening right now because prices are getting pretty volatile and things could change pretty quickly. And I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are what keeps the channel running. And as long as we keep this number right here growing, we will continue pushing out more and more content for you guys. So you do stay up to date with what's happening with the top cryptos. As you can see right here all week, we keep you guys updated with what's happening with the price, the news, and all that good stuff. And if you want to stay even more updated with what's happening, you can also follow my Twitter. Just search @RealJohnDoe. That's where you'll find me, and you can read some of my tweets where I also keep you guys updated with what's happening with the crypto market. Now let's jump into Currency.com under markets and have a look at the trader sentiment right now for XRP. Look at this. It is extremely bullish right now. It could be even overbought. We could even be seeing a pullback, but right now it does show 88% buyers, 12% sellers. Price is pushing towards the resistance on the high of the day, but we'll see how that holds overnight. If we look at the recent price history for XRP, you can see here, August has been a really good month. Look at all that green we've been having. Double-digit days and very little pullbacks, only about 4 days down. And we can't expect another red day coming up here early this week. But there is something major happening on the chart for XRP, which we will get into later on in this video. Now, as price starts pushing towards the upside, we do have a level of resistance right now to keep an eye on. And that is the high for August, which is $1.35 range. If that level does break, then you need to look for $1.60, which was the highs from May. And if that level breaks out, then the next resistance or price target to look for is right at around $1.95. And that pushes us right up to that yearly high range. Now, if you want to look for buy to dip opportunities and support levels to the downside, if price starts pushing down, the first support level we're looking at is right at around $1. That is a psychological support, and it also was the June highs. That is the first major buy to dip level. If that breaks though, then we got 85 cents to watch. And right now that is a bullish moving average crossover range, right at that 200, the 50, and the 21-day moving average crossover. So a break of that level would mean a potential reverse of the trend, because right now that is right along that trend line. But if that level doesn't hold, then the last level I'll be looking at for the bulls to hold is right at around 70 cents. And that is the open for August. Very interesting things, a lot going on here on XRP's chart. We have a pretty bullish sentiment right now, but let me review the last video quickly, just a small clip, and then I'll come back and talk about what's happening right now. Then that is a flip of all three moving averages. We will get a bullish crossover of all three moving averages. That's where a lot of major buyers will come in, and that could be another start to the next leg of the bull run with this first target right here at $1. And then the next one towards these yearly high ranges, $1.40 and so on. And if we can touch that $1 mark, the next target as I have here is $1.40 for XRP. And we're going to talk about timelines here in a minute. Let's look at the bullish scenario for that. Bullish scenario, we do have August here just starting with price in a bullish pattern, forming a nice trend line to the upside. So that means I am looking for that $1 test in August. And from this current range, that is about 35% away, which is a good return for 1 month. So my minimum price target on the bullish side in August is $1 or a test of $1 for XRP. So as you've seen in that last video, it was right here, right in the beginning of August 2nd, roughly. I was looking for a breakout for XRP. We did see a little flag forming here, price flipping the moving average for the first time in months. So, and then I was looking for a breakout to test at least $1 as my first price target. And look at that, we just hit that price target and we got that continuation right up to my next price target right here, up at about $1.40. We see right now price is testing that resistance level, and we could get a rejection there and some more consolidation, and that's where I will give you a buy to dip opportunity down at about $1.20, where I would look as that continuation as we go into September towards a push towards that $2 range. So with this bullish momentum happening right now for XRP, what am I expecting if this does continue going up? You always got to remember, things do not go up in a straight line, and if they do, that is not a good sign, because that will come with a major correction. If you compare it to last time here for XRP, this was pretty fast, where we had that peak right up to $2, roughly $2 from that moving average crossover. If we do have something like that here, the straighter up it goes, the deeper the correction will get. But if that does happen, I do expect that correction to come roughly bottom out at about that $1 range. But that's for a later video. Let's talk about what's happening right now. So if this does continue going up, like I mentioned, I don't want that, but my one scenario here is a rejection here at this 140 range. We get a breakout, a rejection there, and then we do have buy to dip opportunities at about $1.20, and then the next level after that is about $1, and that's where I would see XRP top out at about $1.40, come down, correction, start forming a wedge to the downside, and then continue on with a breakout. If you look here on a longer time frame, that is pretty much a cup and handle situation, and then a breakout, which that is likely to happen. We could even have it just come right down to $1.20 and then break out after that rejection of 140. But right now I am expecting a rejection, or at least some type of consolidation at this 140 range if we do break out, which looks like price wants to do that. And from this current price level, that is about an 8% jump or so, and then a correction right back down to support $1.20, about 15%. And that's the better situation that you would want to happen, rather than things just go straight up. But let's say things do go just straight up, then I'm expecting the next rejection at about $1.60. And if you look, that was also the highs from May. So that's where I would be looking for another rejection. And that would just give us a bigger cup and handle, same breakout scenario, where a rejection there bring us down to about 130, where we are at right now, and then a breakout later on to push us past that $2 mark. So yeah, right now on the bullish side, if I am looking for things to continue, my price targets, I have $1.40, $1.60 is the next one, and then $2. And that's where we would see things kind of go into price discovery for the year. And I'll have to look at the chart once we do get to that level. And right now, let's say bearish price targets, if things reject in this current range we're at right now, what am I looking at as buy to dip opportunities? Like I talked about earlier, we got this $1.20 level. Next level after that is $1. And that is the two supports that I'm looking to hold. If they do not, then that means price will then be below the moving averages once again. And then I would look for price to test the lows down at about 60 cents. So right now we have price trading in an interesting range for August. We did have the August open all the way down here. And for the month of August, XRP is up over 75%, which is pretty bullish. We could expect the month to close out for this high. That means September could be this month where we get a bit of a correction, or we could even continue. But you got to remember, a correction does come eventually, as it's showing right here. Let's quickly have a look at the RSI. Right now, this RSI is extremely overbought, as price is at a resistance level, which is one sign for you to watch out for a rejection. And then also the MACD is above that 0 level, and the MACD moving averages are spread apart quite a bit, which has not happened since April. So that's another thing to watch out for in terms of a rejection. And even if we are getting a rejection, this is not something I'm bearish about. This is something we kind of would rather happen in the price action than a straight line up. But one thing here that I have not seen talked about too much is one very good sign for XRP, and then that is the bullish crossover on the weekly chart. We just had that happen with this weekly candle that just closed yesterday. And this is the first bullish crossover on the weekly chart now since February. And when we had that happen back then, price went up and peaked about 350%. And if we go from this crossover we have right now, 350% brings us way past towards XRP's all-time high. And I'm not saying we can expect price to head up that high, but I am expecting a new yearly high to happen for XRP if this weekly MACD stays above 0 and stays with this bullish momentum, and also if this weekly RSI stays above that 50 level. and I'm looking for a test towards the yearly highs for XRP and push even further than that. So that's all I got for you in this video. I want to thank you for watching this all the way to the end. Really appreciate it. Now, if you could just take 2 seconds to hit that thumbs up button and like this video, that's more than enough to show your support to the channel and overall show if you did enjoy this video as well. Leave a comment below. Let me know your feedback, what you would like to see in the next one. And I hope to see you back again in the next video. And as well, you can have a look at our channel. We do have much more analysis on there. Thanks for tuning in. It's John here with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.